to this week's newsletter, and this week we'll start with the Men's Club Championship played last Sunday in not bad conditions. Got a bit of a heavy storm towards the end of the field, but managed to get everybody round, and Chris Duffy became club champion. Well done, Chris, great golf. He shot a 69, 74 for a total of 143. Great golf that kid, Chris, well played. Thoroughly deserved. All that practice in Scotland must have paid off. Well done. Jack Butcher came second with a 72, 75, 147. Well done, Jack. And a new member, Steve Limbert, came third with a very steady 74, 75, 149. So well done to you three, but well done especially to Chris Duffy for being the men's club champion. Well played. Right, and then also there's a net competition which is for the actual Sir John Drughorn Trophy, where young Charlie Peacock won with a net 135, 71, 64 off his 11 handicap. Well done, Charlie. Great golf that. Total of 135. He is the Sir John Drughorn Trophy winner, the handicap champion. Well played. Chris Duffy came second in that department, and Jack Noakes came third with 138 next. So well done to Jack as well. Well played. Well done to Danny and his team for presenting the golf course so well for the club championship. We had a few visitors here, all good golfers by the way, who thoroughly enjoyed it and said it's the best condition they'd ever seen it in, despite the dry weather that we've had over the last few weeks. So well done, Danny and his team. Great, that golf course is improving year on year. It really is tremendous, especially with all the terrible weather we've had. Wet winters, dry summers, they're not good for golf courses, but Danny and the boys are doing a sterling job out there. It is a proper, true seaside golf test out there, which is great to see. Right, next we'll move on to last Wednesday's Ladies Divisional Medal and King George Cup, where Jules Harbord won with a net 70. Well done, Jules. She won Division 1 with a net 70, beating Jane Standard in the second with a net 73. In Division 2, Jackie Walsh won with a net 74, beating Vera Warnoff in the second with a net 75. And in Division 3, Vicky Peake won with a net 72. Well done, Vicky. And on Thursday, the men played their midweek Stapleford, where if we go back to Division 1, Nick Bickers won Division 1 with 39 points, beating Bill Ball into second on 38 points. In Division 2, Martin Farrow won with 40 points, beating James Punter into second on 39 points. And in Division 3, where are we? Ed Ogles won. Well done, Ed, with 41 points. He beat Kev O'Brien into second. Sorry, Ed Ogles had 41 points. He beat Kev O'Brien into second on 40 points, with Jamie Burridge in third with 39 points. In shop news, we're still waiting for those tailor-made irons. I can't wait to get them in and show you. They do look thoroughly beautiful, the new irons, the P770s and the new P7CBs and MBs. They look very, very nice. Wish they were here. I was hoping to show you this week, but we'll have to wait till next week, unfortunately. Also in shop news, just to let you know, the Titleist bag draw, that nice beautiful golf bag, the tour bag with stars and stripes on if you like, okay, where if you buy a dozen Titleist golf balls, you get put into that draw. That draw is going to take place on Friday the 28th of August before I have a week's holiday. So we're going to do that on the Friday the 28th of August, about 5 o'clock time we'll do the draw for that. So if you want to get entered for this bag, it's a fantastic bag, then come and see us. Buy a dozen Titleist golf balls. It doesn't have to be the Pro V ones. You can get a dozen of the Titleist soft feel ones, which are £22 a dozen. Come and get a dozen of those. That gets you into that draw and you could win that fantastic golf bag. Still plenty of fittings going on. People taking advantage of the free club fitting and follow-up lesson offer. Done so many fittings in the last few weeks now. My studio is open, so that's been really, really good. And obviously still busy coaching as well. This week's tip of the week is just coming up, how to chip off a bad lie, so stay tuned for that. Just one more thing in shop news, we've got the US Open coming up at Wingfoot on the 17th of September, so we are going to do a sweepstake for you, yeah? £2 at S Square, you can just pay by £2 coin, put it in the pot or pay by your card, that's absolutely fine. £2 a square, you get drawn a player, and if your player does well, you will win some money onto your Pro Shop account. There's 156 players, so the prize fund will be £312 split between 5 ways, plus there is £20 for the lowest round of the day if your player gets the lowest round of the day as well. So £2 US Open sweepstakes, that'll start on Thursday morning. We'll get that set up for you come in and buy your square and hopefully win some money to put towards whatever you would like in the pro shop.
Hello golfers, and welcome to this week's tip of the week. This week we're going to talk chipping and pitching off bare lies, okay? So we know the golf course is very dry at the moment. We're getting lots of brown bare lies, which makes chipping very, very difficult and very awkward, okay? I'm going to give you a couple of tips just to help you out, okay? Number one, chipping off bare lies is very difficult because you have to be very, very precise with the strike. There's no getting away with anything when the ball is on a very bare, brown, dry lie, okay? There's no margin for error whatsoever, but I can give you a couple of ideas just to help you out with your chip. Right, there's my ball on a very brown, bare lie, very tricky indeed, okay? Like I say, we've got to be very precise with the strike, so let me show you what I do in this situation. Number one, we don't want the shaft too far length forward, okay? That'll cause us to get dig, okay, and duff it, okay? Number two, we don't want our hands too far back because that encourages a flick, okay? What we want to try and do is catch the ball as cleanly as possible. So when I set up to it, my hand's very neutral. Yeah, okay? I don't have them too far forward, I don't have them too far back. I have them pretty much on top of the golf ball, okay? And then when I make my stroke, I'm going to make a very shallow stroke, okay? Again, we don't want to be too diggy, okay, because we'll duff the ball, okay? I'm going to make a very shallow stroke, very pendulum-like stroke, and just try and brush the ground under the ball, okay? See that? That's what I'm trying to do. So we don't want to be laggy and steep, okay? We just want to be shallow with our hands on top of the ball. If we can do that, then we should make ball in the middle, nice and neutral, everything nice and neutral. If we do that, then we could make a good strike through the ball. Okay. Bare lie is very tricky, but just try and do that. Shallow out the swing, okay? Make it nice and wide, no wrist movement, okay? And try not to get too wristy going forwards, or kind of lag the wrists going forwards as well, okay? It's very neutral, it's very pendulum-like, and just try and brush the ground under the ball. Ultimately, if you're short-sided, you know, you don't always have to chip over the bunker. Sometimes it's easier to chip round the bunker, so think about that strategy as well, especially if you've got, you know, not much green between you and the hole. Try and, okay, think about, right, I don't want to take any more than 3 more shots to get it in the hole from here, okay, rather than try and risk it all, duff it in the bunker or thin it over the back of the green where you've got just a difficult shot coming back. So think about your strategy as well.
Right, I think that's everything for this week. Look forward to seeing you over the next few days. Again, forecast looks okay. I'm playing another Captain Pro match on Thursday against Alan Rash and Neil Cunliffe. Looking forward to that. Didn't play very well last week. Me and the captain, that's why I've not mentioned it sooner, me and the captain lost. We didn't play very well. I was especially poor on Thursday. The worst I've played for a long while, to be honest. But there we go. That's golf, isn't it? We can't all play well all the time. So we lost by 3 points to Ray Pope and Steve Hurd. Well done. So they will get a 3-point head start going on to the Captain Pro Finals Day, which is on the 10th of October. Mark that date in your diary. Right, that is everything. Look forward to seeing you over the next few days. Take care. Bye-bye.